Imagine you're around 8 years old. A lady shows up to come take you to a different home, saying that you can't live with your parents at this time, that it might be a little bit. You're taken out of your home. You're taken to a new neighborhood, a home you've never been to, with people you've never met. And a lot of times all you would have is the clothes you're wearing and just a few items that fit into a paper or plastic bag. This is what children in the foster care system face. Both the children and foster families need support to make these transitions easier and allow quality of health and well-being. In order to understand this need, we need to look at why the foster care system needs support, how we can support it, and the difference this support makes. I have been working with children for over 10 years now. I have seen many children in and out of the foster care system. I have many friends that are foster parents. And my husband and I are now in the process of becoming foster parents ourselves. So we have been doing research on the foster care system. The foster care system needs your support. There are 6,231 children in the foster care system in Nebraska. This is stated by the Adoption Exchange Association. Every day, youth are turned away from the opportunity to live in a safe, loving home due to lack of foster families. When a foster child is placed in a home, a lot of times, there is not much notice to the foster families. This leads to unpreparedness for the foster family, especially for certain ages. Babies need infant supplies like car seats and formula. Children are dealing with physical, emotional, and mental trauma. They need someone that they can trust and they can rely on to talk to and to get rid of some of this emotional trauma in their life. According to a report by the Foster Care Review Office, there are fewer foster care beds in Nebraska in 2015 than there was in 2014. And many homes are over capacity. This means there are crowded homes. There are higher costs for foster families. And the state only gives just a certain amount of money that they can offer. This covers basics like limited food, clothing, and shelter. But there are lots of costs that could be included for foster families. School supplies, special extracurricular activities, summer camps. For older children, there's driver's education, there's senior pictures, prom, graduation, and that's just a short list. This list can be found from the Nebraska Friends of Foster Children. The foster care system relies heavily upon volunteers and donations. How can you support? Here are some ways that you can support the foster care system. First of all, you can become a foster parent. All you need is a stable home, an open heart, a willingness to reach out to children in need. I realize Sometimes this isn't everyone, but there are a lot more things that you can be. You can become a mentor or a tutor. Just a few hours a week, talking with a child, playing with a child, helping them with their homework. Become a respite provider. A respite provider takes in children temporarily, maybe overnight, maybe for 3 days, not past 3 days. And this helps foster parents get relief, and it reduces the risk of abuse and neglect. Foster parents are dealing with some, like I said before, children with trauma, with a little bit of extra issues sometimes. So they need a break once in a while too. And just to be a respite provider could allow them to have a little bit of a break. You can become a CASA volunteer. CASA is short for Court-Appointed Special Advocate. These advocates support children in the court system. It gives them a voice, and they work along with the attorney to help give the children a voice and are looking in the best interests of the children. You could offer pro bono work. Maybe you're a therapist. Offer a few free sessions to foster parents or to their foster children. Maybe you're a dentist. Many dentists do not take insurance that foster families are allotted. So they have to pay out of pocket for dental emergencies, regular dental checkups. So if you're a dentist, maybe you can offer a free dental visit. Maybe photography, especially for children that are looking to be adopted. They could use some great pictures to put on adoption sites. You could do fundraisers or donate supplies and money, food, clothing, school supplies, blankets, stuffed animals, birthday presents, Christmas presents, the list could go on and on. Anything you can donate would be a great help. Or maybe you could just make blankets for some foster children. Foster children leave their homes with basically nothing of their own to take with them. And when they're passed from foster home to visits with their family and back to the foster home, sometimes they don't have a security item that they really can count on. So just having a special blanket of their own at their foster home is a great help for their comfort and security. You can buy from organizations that give proceeds to foster care. This list is found on the Foster Coalition website. There is Foster Art and causecups.org for a couple. They just offer certain supplies, certain products that you can buy, and their proceeds go towards foster care system. You could bring them a meal, bring a family a meal, organize a play date. Just being someone to talk to for foster parents or for the children. And even the biological children of the foster family would make a world of difference. What you do now can impact one or more foster child for a lifetime. Here's the difference you would be making. On the Nebraska Friends of Foster Children website, they share a story by Ashley Rhodes-Courter's memoir, 3 Little Words. She talks about her story in the foster care system and how just one little item helped her with a science project. It wasn't much, it wasn't expensive, but it made a great difference because it meant the difference of being outcasts and fitting in. She didn't have to look different or feel different because she was able to have the same item as the other children. It helps children. Children are more confident and successful. Children are more likely to go on to college, to make successful lives with careers and raising a family. It provides quality, stable, and safe environments. Like I mentioned earlier about just being a respite provider could reduce the risk of abuse and neglect. There's better support systems lead to more people wanting to become a foster parent. And as I said before, there is a lack of foster families. So with this more support, more people would stay as foster parents and be able to afford to be a foster parent. There is better chance that the placement will last until the reuniting back with the biological parents. Foster kids are sometimes in and out of their placements. They change placements constantly because foster parents give up or they just don't have enough support, so they don't know what else to do, so they have to pass the child along to someone else who could give better support. This causes a lot of damage to the child. There's better chance, or for those who will be reunited with parents, this support helps, or that will not be reunited with parents, the support helps them find a forever home. Now you can see the need for supporting the foster care system, the ways you can support, and the difference it will make. The need for support of the foster care system can be fulfilled by you and I choosing to take one step. Your step could be big, deciding to become a foster parent, or it could be small, choosing to just devote a listening ear to a foster parent or child. Whatever the step, I challenge you to make it now and impact a child who needs you. I have chosen to take a step to become a foster parent, as well as a CASA volunteer. What will you choose?